1953 Buick Special with a 322 V8 Buick nailhead. Today we're going to go find some parts for this because I located the distributor. I need to pull my fuel pump, pull my carburetor. But first, we're going to make a road trip to get a distributor. I don't need a distributor, but I found the correct dual point distributor for this car. And when parts come available for a 1-year only engine, you go get them. So let's go on a road trip. You might as well drive a Buick to go get Buick parts. I mean, it just makes sense, right? This is my 2018 Buick Tour X. It's filthy because I hit it with the lawnmower yesterday. But it's a great car to take long cruises in. I've got a 2-hour and 15-minute drive to go down to Walton, Kentucky. Basically down through Cincinnati and south a little bit more. I found a correct distributor. This one's a dual point. The one in the car is a single point distributor. Do I need it? No, probably not. I could probably rebuild the one I have. But if there's ever a problem with the one I have, I'll have a spare. So, for what the fellow's asking for it, it's a reasonable option to have a backup because they don't make these anymore, and honestly, the fact that I even found one's kind of remarkable. Man, Kentucky, you guys in your rolling hills, this is amazing down here. Well, the good news is Terry had what I needed. That's awesome. He said he bought it. He said, I don't even know why I have that. It's like, I think I traded something for it years ago. It's been sitting on my shelf for years. I've never even had a 53 Buick. I'm like, well, sir, I have one that we're going to try and put that to good use for. It's like, great. He was sitting in his garage working on a 1947 Chevy business coupe, no back seat. And his garage backs up to hundreds of acres of rolling hills. Just beautiful scenery. I didn't want to video, pop out of my car with a video camera and start videoing stuff. But the first thing I said to him when I walked up and shook his hand, I said, "Sir, you have an excellent taste in where you parked your house." And he just chuckled and told me a little story about it. It was a family member's farm, and they ended up with a couple acres of it, and they finally got around to building the house a few years ago, and now he's got his garage done, and he's sitting in his garage working on some old cars. Like, that's outstanding. Well, I'm going to focus on driving. I got a ways to go. But I'm super stoked we got a correct distributor for that 322 nailhead. I haven't done the research yet as to find out what the interchange is for that distributor and what other units it actually works in, or what year range. But we'll figure that out as we go. It's a big part of doing restoration work is understanding the systems, understanding parts interchange, figuring out ways to get around parts that are not available. And in this case, I found a part that's correct for the car, and I decided to go after it because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and never be able to find it. And this one was just sitting around in his collection of bits, and he decided to post it up for sale, and I would have had it shipped, but he was only going to take a money order, which when you're dealing with Facebook Marketplace stuff, that honestly is a red flag. There was nothing wrong with Terry or the transaction. He would have, I'm confident he would have sent it to me and saved me 5 hours of my life. But I didn't feel like dealing with the extra hassle of going to the grocery store, getting a money market, sending it to him in the mail. I already have some parts sitting in purgatory and customs that came to me from Italy, and if I ever see them, I'll be really excited. But they've been in Cincinnati hub at DHL for over a month with no further reports made on them. So I'm a little bit worried that a couple pieces of unobtainium are probably lost for good. Hopefully not. Ooh, my ears just popped. Going through the hills. Beautiful country down here. It's crazy how pretty this is this time of year. Well, sometimes a trip to go get something that you need turns into something bigger. Going through Cincinnati, or just leaving Cincinnati, and I heard a pop. I was like, what was that? And then I heard a whistle. Uh-oh. And then my engine light came on, and I got a message on my DLC that says reduced engine power. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. So I guess maybe the next video is going to be me working on my 2018 Buick Tour X with 63,000 miles. It sounds to me like maybe a charger cooler tube popped off, because I'm cruising at posted speeds and everything is working okay, but if I give it gas, it's really slow to accelerate. And if I give a lot more throttle input, I get this weird whistle that I can hear. Well, it wasn't there before this happened. So I guess we get to start working on the 2018 Tour X, because it's broke. That's no fun. And I'm in Cincinnati. So hopefully it'll get me home. I think it will. It seems to be alright. I'm not getting any abnormal noises other than the whistle, and I'm not seeing any weird smoke or anything out the back of the car. My fuel efficiency seems to be the same, so maybe it's adequate to get me home. I'll have to take a look at that. The 1953 appears to be the first year of the Buick 322 Nailhead. It's a 188 horsepower unit. Got pretty good torque. And it was run until 56 from what I read today. The distributor, the 1110827 distributor, there's a couple available out there in the interweb, and it looks like they were used from 49 to 53, which is weird that they weren't used till 56, but maybe they did a different design. I actually found a new old stock distributor of the same part number. It's a couple $100, but there's not really a very exciting story with that. I just, hey, I got a distributor for my super rare Buick Super convertible. Oh, how'd you get it? Oh, well, I clicked buy it now and had it shipped to me. Where's the fun in that? Mass airflow, under boost, intake airflow. It's gotta be a boost tube leak. Let's see if we can find something. Well, if you look right down there, you can see my charger tube is off and my clamp is over yonder. I'll have to look at the record, but like not even, I don't think it was even 10,000 miles ago, they had this thing apart for an oil leak at the dealer, and apparently now I'm paying for that. At least it's just a boost tube. Let me get this on a rack and we'll fix this real quick. I even said, man, it sounded like a boost tube popping. And I guess I was right. I guess that's what happens when you experience these things in different vehicles. Normally the boost tube's popping off when it's under high load, but I was accelerating. We were going through the hills in Cincinnati, so makes sense. It got me home, hopefully without any major issues, and it's a good little car. I like this car. It's fun and effective. And I got like 30 miles a gallon even with the boost tube off. Like I averaged 33.5 on the way home. The last 25 miles was 33.5. So with the boost tube off, jeez, might have been better if it was working, right? It's all right. It is what it is. Let me get that fixed. That's my problem. Oh, the clamp broke. Son of a biscuit. Clear my codes and we'll get this thing back on the road. Well, my trip down to northern Kentucky yesterday to pick up a little Dizzy turned out to be a good trip. Picked this guy up. It's definitely been gone through by somebody that did some work to it. There's no end play in it at all. It turns great. It has a dual points conversion done to it. Dual points are normally done for high RPM to help sustain spark at high RPM because the single points tend to float above 6,000 RPM. Clearly we're never going to be above probably even 4,000 RPM with this engine, but the dual points will make it more reliable. They'll last longer, and if one set of points gives up the ghost, you still have a second set to get you home. These points actually look like they're brand new, so I'll probably end up just putting this in. It's kind of nice that back in the day we had lube points to make sure our upper bushings or bearings, depending on what was installed, are in place and well lubricated. But even the wiring on this looks pretty good. So in all, it's a really good backup for this, or it may end up being the one we run in this car once we get it running. I'm currently getting ready to pull the carb, the fuel pump, pull the plugs. I'm going to put some oil down in the cylinders, put the new plugs in it. Actually, I might do a compression test on it while I have the plugs out, just to verify. Better yet, I could do a cylinder leak down test. But making headway on this 53 Buick. Going to do our tune-up and cooling system repairs and our fuel system repairs next. So if that's why you're here, stick around. We should have some fun stuff for you. Trying to bring this post-war relic back to life for a local fellow that is looking forward to driving this thing around. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, leave us a comment below. Have a safe day.